Hi, everyone. So, take two. So, I am pre recording this. This is Breathing for Sleep with Linda Lentini, and I'm sharing some practices that really help me sleep. So, we're going to do some movement, we're going to do some breath work, and it's based on a lot of the training that I have with breath, body, mind. And it's something that has really helped me over the past couple of years. So I've been exploring mind body practices for years, really trying to look at what could help me kind of move beyond some things that might have happened in my past without staying there in my past and actually living in the present moment. And these practices have really meant a lot to me. They have been powerful. They have increased my energy. They have decreased the times that I feel over excited or too much energy or nervous about things. Given me some tools to get and enjoy life all the time. Most times. I mean, there's still times that I don't live in Zen all the time. I'm not able to just sit in meditation. No one is. I don't meditate to get better at meditation. I do these practices and meditate to get better with life because we face things every day, and how we handle them. We need some tools to handle them. We need some tools to walk through situations and with grace and with patience and with compassion and love and kindness. And it's hard to do that when we're faced with all the stuff that we've been facing. We've all, knock on wood, we're surviving a pandemic, and coming out of that, we have some residual stuff that is still kind of inside of us. Maybe some anger around that, some fear around that, and that all impacts our life, and it all impacts our sleep. So I'm going to do some gentle movement and some breath work that hopefully will support your sleep. Sleep is so important for all of us. Sometimes we have a difficult time going to sleep, staying asleep, or even getting any sleep, feeling like there's too much to do, or we have so much energy we can't sleep. Or sometimes we feel like we sleep so much because the sleep that we're getting is not restful. So finding ways to really change or look at our sleep patterns so we can get a restful night sleep or day sleep if we work third shift, or afternoon sleep if we work a different shift. All of us have different lifestyles, and sleep happens at times that are different for all of us. And trying to find ways that we can rest when we're sleeping, not just close our eyes and our body kind of being so exhausted that we just don't move, or but actually resting when we sleep and finding some times that our body, mind, and spirit can really replenish. So the next time that we wake up, we feel energized and we feel like we can handle anything that we have to handle. If you think of different points in your life where you could have had difficult times sleeping because of life situations, maybe where you're sleeping, where you might be staying in a shelter, or you might be facing different situations where sleep is hard. Finding ways to still sleep during those times. I read something about somebody who meditates and practices meditation, and to really not look for those quiet places to meditate, but to look for those really loud places to meditate, because then you can find peace and stillness within you, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. So just practicing, doing different things in loud, noisy environments sometimes can make it easier when you, um, have to handle things in a not loud, noisy environment. So, I think of as, I'm in my 50s, menopause, and women talk about sleep being a challenge in menopause because of different things that happen at night. And I read an article from this woman who talked about menopause being such a horrible time in her life, feeling like her bed was a jail because it just was horrible to try to lay down. And people not even menopause, that could be something that you're facing. So I'm going to try to every week come together and share some practices that help us kind of move through some energy, get rid of some excess energy so we can settle and rest. And hopefully, over the next couple of weeks when I share breathing for sleeping, you can count on this time to be a time where you can do these practices with me in whichever way they look for you and just go to sleep afterwards. You can, use these practices, do these practices in the comfort of wherever you're at and not worry about somebody saying, "Are you doing that right?" So when I share the movement practices, you get to do them and no one's going to look at you, and you don't have to worry if you feel silly doing them. They actually do work. I've been doing them for years and they work and they make me feel um, safe in my body, safe in the world. And for somebody that went through a lot at a very young age, I never really realized what I was missing until I started feeling this way and saying, wow, I can really feel okay with whatever's going on. Again, I don't know if I said it. I tried to tape before, but my computer stopped working in the middle of it. Um, uh, I'm not Zen all the time. No one, I just can't be Zen all the time. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be. I want to be human and I have human moments, human experiences and reactions. I've lived a big chunk of my life, over 40 years, reacting in a certain way. And I'm just learning how to react in different ways and how to walk through situations. And every day that I wake up, we all have another opportunity to learn new things that can help us. So hopefully, every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, you come back to breathe with me, do some gentle movements so we can have a more restful sleep whenever you sleep. So I'm going to invite you to do these practices with me. I'm going to encourage you to participate whatever way that feels for you. And if it feels right, just to whatever feels right, you just do what feels right. Only you know what's best in your own body, so no one can decide that for you. Hopefully, these practices help you heal a little. So I'm just going to invite you to go ahead and do them with me. I'm going to do all of them sitting down, just so you know that this is a time for your body to settle, but we are going to, release some energy that might be stored inside of us that we don't realize. All of the practices, except for one, are based on relaxation. The first one that I'm going to share with you is an energizer, but it's also a releaser. So I'm just going to invite you to sit in a chair. And if you notice, I'm sitting in a chair with no sides, and it's easier to do it with a chair with no sides. But if you have a chair with sides, just, you can do it in between the sides. If movement's not okay, you can just do the breath work, whatever is okay for you. So we're just going to start off by shaking. So just go ahead and shake. And if you look, I'm shaking my legs, tapping my legs, just shaking out a layer of stress. This is based on the four golden wheels, Robert Pang, and shaking, just shaking. releasing a layer of stress out of your body, shaking it all out. So you let go of whatever's been going on during your day, anything that you might have been carrying, anything that was going on inside your body. You can allow your arms to go down just like the ropes by the sides of your body. You could shake them on the side, you can shake them on top, whatever feels right for you. Just shake the level of stress. And let's use our breath, breathing in and breathing out with a roar. Breathing in and breathing out with a roar. Always reminding us that we have voice in our life. Just 30 more seconds, shaking out stress, any stress that might be stored inside of you. Releasing it by shaking it all out, getting it out of every fiber of our being, getting the issues that might be in our tissues out of our tissues, and just releasing them. And that's my speaker just timing out. And slowly coming to stillness, putting your hands on your lap, closing or lowering your eyelids, whatever is comfortable for you. And just notice how your body feels after that practice. Notice just where the energy might have moved in your body. And go ahead and open or raise your eyelids. So the next practice we're going to do is called 4462. And it's a really powerful practice. And it allows us to release strong emotions, move them through without not acknowledging them and without carrying them to our next moment. So I know for a lot of people, sometimes, people are told that, your feelings are not facts or they're not real, but they feel real. This is allowing us to move them through without saying that they're not real, also without carrying them to our next activity or next interaction with somebody. We don't, I have stuff that I still carry from things that have happened in my past. I don't want to take it out on the people that are in my life today, but I still need to move it through. So this is called 4462. So we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to hold our breath for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 6, and then pause for 2. And if it's difficult, just wait until the next movement of either holding or breathing out. If you can't breathe out for 6, just wait until the pause and until the next breathe in. You don't have to worry, and your body will get accustomed to breath practices and changes in your breath rhythm, but it's just a matter of practice, so don't get frustrated. We're going to do movement with it. So we're going to start with our palms facing up, kind of resting on our lap. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 6, and then hold for 2. And then when my hands are on my lap, there are little palms facing up. And when my hands are up here and the hold, they're like this. If this doesn't work because, again, shoulder issues or anything like that, just do the breath work. You don't have to worry about the movements. Again, start with your palms facing up on your lap. And before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath, taking a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breath in, hold the breath, breathing out. Pause. 2, breathing in, hold the breath, breathing out. Pause. 2, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, 2 more times. Breathing in, hold the breath, breathing out. Pause. 2, breath in, hold the breath, breathing out. Pause. 2, and allow your body to come to stillness, your hands on your lap, close your eyes, and just notice how your body feels. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Notice where the energy might have moved in your body. And now open your eyes. So, what we're going to do now is a practice called Earth and Sky. And this is going to get us ready for the coherent breathing, where you're going to be able to lie down. What's really good about Facebook is that you could lay down during the coherent breathing, which is the end of this, and you can go to sleep at the end of it and just have a setting on your computer or your phone to turn off after no use or no movement on the screen. And so you can just go to sleep. So, Earth and Sky is going to get us into the pace of coherent breathing, which is the core practice. It's where it allows our nervous system to balance. So we don't feel in fight and flight, and we don't feel under energy level. So we're actually balanced. And when we first start it, or when we're using it at night, it really helps us relax and let go of some things without necessarily having to unpack them, but just let go of some things and, just relax. So, Earth and Sky is, we're going to start off with our palms facing our face. If this doesn't work, again, modify it to where it feels right for you. And we're going to do 2 breaths in and out together at the coherent rate. Then we're going to breathe in as we gather energy from the sky, the clouds, the heavens, whatever you believe in. Come down the center part of our being. Share sky energy with earth. gather earth energy, whatever the earth, grounding nature of earth, and share that with the sky. And then again, doing that, we'll do that a couple of times. Then we'll come down where our hands are facing one another. And we'll feel the energy of earth and sky in between our hands. We're going to breathe in and out to the pace a couple of times. Do figure eights, connecting our left and right side of our brain together. And then once again, meeting with our hands facing one another, gathering all that energy from earth, sky, and from play into a pearl of light in between our hands. And you get to put that pearl of light in any part, like your heart. If your heart is heavy because of something that hurt you, into your head because you want to have clearer thoughts on something, into your belly, so you can have more energy tomorrow when you wake up. Into your shoulders if your shoulders are hurting, putting all that energy into that. So I'm going to invite you just to start off. I'm going to put on the tones and you can just follow along with me. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, gather all the energy from the sky, sharing it down with the earth. Breathing out. Breathing in, sharing earth energy with sky. Breathing out, sharing sky energy with the earth. Breathing in, earth energy with the sky. And breathing out, sky energy with the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Breath in and breath out. 2 more times. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And having our hands face one another, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do some figure eights. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once again, facing one another, breathing in. Breath out. One more time. Breathing in. Breath out. And bringing all of that energy from earth, from sky, from play into a pearl of light in your hands, taking all that energy and putting it wherever you need it, your heart, your head, your belly, feeling all that healing energy coming into your body. Taking a nice breath in and breath out. Keeping your eyes closed, releasing your hands onto your lap. And just once again, notice how your body feels. Now, opening your eyes. Here's a time where you can find a spot just to lay down, getting yourself all situated, nice and comfortable. Maybe putting a pillow under your head or under your knees, a blanket on top of you. And I'm just going to explain what we're going to do. I'm just going to pace. I'm going to invite you to relax and soften some parts of your body. Pace your breath with my voice. Then I'm going to turn on different tones to pace you so you can breathe in with one tone and breathe out with the other. Then I'm going to invite you to move your breath to different points of your body. Then we're going to do a gentle body scan. And then I'm just going to invite you to relax. Just unwind, stay situated, put on some relaxing music, and then I'll end at that point. And just know I'm here the entire time, even if you close your eyes. My voice may stop talking, but I'm here, and I will end at the end with some relaxing breaths so you know that we're over at that point. So I invite you to take a nice breath in, breath out with a sigh. Another breath in, breath out with a sigh. And I encourage you to go ahead and close your eyes, softening your forehead and your eyes. Softening your cheeks and your mouth. Softening your neck. Softening your shoulders and your arms. Softening your back muscles from the top of your back all the way down to the base of your spine. Softening your legs and your feet. And breathing in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath in, breath out. In, out. Breathing in and breathing out. And do that on your own for about a minute. breath in, breath out. Continue breathing in and breathing out. Now let's use our imagination to imagine our breath moving to different points, breathing in and up to the top of our head, and breathing out and down to the base of our spine, in and up to the top of our head, out and down to the base of our spine, in and up to the top of our head, out and down to the base of our spine, and do that on your own for about a minute. And release using your imagination to move your breath, just breathing in and breathing out. allowing your breath to return to whatever pace feels comfortable, keeping your eyes closed, continuing to rest as you lay down. I invite you to bring all your attention to the soles of your feet, bringing all your attention to where your legs meet your body. Bringing all of your attention to the inside of your belly. Bringing all of your attention to your heart center. Bringing all of your attention to the inside of your throat. Bring all of your attention to the spot between your eyes. Bring all of your attention to the top of your head. Taking a nice deep breath in, breath out with a sigh. Another deep breath in, and breath out with a sigh. And if you want, you could turn over on your right side and push yourself up to a sitting position. If you want to continue laying down, go to bed, whatever you want to do is fine. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please share some comments, feedback, questions. I'll answer them next Tuesday. Um, please have a restful night's sleep. I hope this helped, and I hope to hear some feedback and to share more practices next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Have a great week.